I told my neighbor she should check her husband and not me. A few days ago, I was coming home from work when my neighbor, Jessica, came stomping across the lawn like she was ready for war. Before I could even set my bag down, she started accusing me of making eyes at her husband because he waved at me while watering his plants. I was honestly caught off guard. Her husband and I have barely exchanged more than a polite hi since I moved in. He seems nice enough, but I don't know him. I don't text him, and I certainly don't flirt with him. I thought maybe she was joking, but then she raised her voice and said I needed to respect married men. That's when my patience snapped. I told her, "You need to check your husband, not me." She froze, like no one had ever dared talk back to her before. She sputtered something about watching myself and then stormed off. I shrugged it off, but I'd be lying if I said it didn't rattle me. Later that night, I heard shouting through the thin walls of our duplex. Jessica was yelling about how her husband always stares too long at women. He sounded exhausted, telling her she was imagining things. I felt awkward, but also a little validated. Clearly her insecurity wasn't new. The next morning, her husband actually knocked on my door. He apologized for Jessica's behavior, said she'd been stressed, and reassured me he had zero interest in crossing any lines. I just told him, "Look, I don't need drama with my neighbors. I keep to myself, and I'd like it to stay that way." He agreed, and we left it at that. 2 days later, Jessica came back, this time with tears in her eyes instead of fire. She said she was sorry, that she'd been going